Welcome everyone. So that's me on 9 o'clock. So I always like to get started on time. And welcome to this meditation session today. So what's our intention, our focus for the session? I think of what I'm seeing at the moment in myself and other people, friends, family, but also people that I'm working with is we're sometimes feeling this kind of extremity of different emotions, frustrations, positive emotions at times, but it can feel like a bit of a roller coaster. So the intention today is all around kind of letting go and releasing any emotions that aren't serving you as well. So doesn't that sound good? So keep that intention kind of close as we go through the different meditations today. So as we go through the different meditations during the kind of meditation practice, I'm going to guide you into different postures, but again, assume whatever posture works well for you. And be interested if you can just type in the chat box and just let me know if this sounds okay in terms of the kind of music to my voice ratio as well. I'm trying something different, so I'm always keen to make sure that the sound is okay as well. So if you want to be lying down for these meditations, great. If you want to be in a seated posture, I always say elongate your spine as well. If you're sitting on a chair, just make sure that your feet are planted on the floor as well. So it is time for our meditations. Enjoy the meditations today. And just before I do that, I'm just going to check in just to see if anybody's commented. Yeah, okay, that's perfect. Thank you for letting me know there. I'm going to just turn the music down a little bit. I might actually just put the music off. So if you just give me a moment, I'll do that in the background here. Good to know that just before we kind of get started. Okay, hopefully that should now be better. Do let me know if that's a little better now as well. So I'll just keep an eye on the chat box just before we get straight into it as well. So I'm just walking about with the music, the joys of technology. Perfect, thank you very much. Okay. So welcome everyone to the session today, and we're just going to start now with our meditation. So if I can just ask you to gently close your eyes and just assume whatever posture feels right for you to begin this practice. Make sure that you're in a comfortable position and just close your eyes as you begin to relax. Take in a deep breath and gently breathe out with that feeling of emptying your lungs entirely. And once again, take a full deep breath in, pause, then imagine that you're emptying your lungs completely. The breath should never feel strained or rushed. Just allow yourself to ease into your breath. Imagine that you're breathing in strength and breathing out any tension. And just continue here for a few deep breaths. Breathing in strength and exhaling out any tension. allow your breathing to discover its own natural, unhurried pace. And as ideas enter your mind, allow them to float away without attachment. Now notice the world that exists inside you. Hear the clattering of your mind, the constant talking to ourselves. See the patterns and habits of the mind. We often go to planning. Just simply breathe as your thoughts come and go. Notice any thoughts and allow them to float by, imagining that the thoughts were clouds, observing them, but without getting too entrenched in the different thoughts. Just simply breathe as these come and go. Focus on your breathing. And let go of tension as your body falls into a state of peaceful quiet. Unclench your jaw. Relax your face and let go of your tongue. Your heartbeat and breathing are serene and steady. Your breathing is relaxing with every breath. And just allow your thoughts to come and go. Allow your abdomen to be soft and warm. And allow your limbs to be heavy. Watch again your thoughts come and go like clouds in the sky. You may find that your hands are warm. Your forehead may be cooler. And your breathing is becoming deep and relaxed. Feel your breath sink lower and lower into your lungs. And as your shoulders drop, feel your breath fill the upper part of your chest. You're relaxed and peaceful. Your breathing is deep and relaxed. Notice your warm hands and cool forehead. And with each exhale, imagine that you're emptying your lungs totally. You're renewing your breath. notice the quietness as your mind begins to become quieter. Notice your body becoming more relaxed, more calm, and more centered. Your heart rate and breathing are calmer and steadier than when we began the practice. And you're working to deepen and relax your breath and your body here. Remember that you can return to this place at any time that you wish, just by allowing your breathing to slow down, by unclenching your jaw, allowing your shoulders to drop, planting your feet on the floor, and imagining that on every inhale we're inhaling calm, and on every exhale we're releasing that tension, imagining that you're emptying your lungs fully. Notice how your body feels as we continue on this meditation practice and journey. And if you feel that you want to adopt a different posture now, feel free to do so. And we're going to continue to observe our thoughts. Focus on the parts of your body that are in contact with the chair, the floor, the surface that you're on. This may be your back, your buttocks, also your hands, which can either be folded in your lap or resting gently on your thighs. And let's continue to just bring ease into the facial muscles and shoulders. And remaining with your eyes closed if that feels comfortable. Or you might want to try leaving them half open without focusing on anything in particular. We're going to focus on the breath. And notice that each breath is a unit in itself. Some breaths may be longer or shorter, deeper or shallower. And over time, as you notice your breath, you'll notice that there's a brief pause before the next round begins. Just follow your breath. Noticing your body, do you feel any strong sensations anywhere? If you notice areas of tension or pain, you can try to breathe into these areas. And on each exhalation, let go of any tension. Now let's take a look at our thoughts and notice how they trigger any areas of our body. It's important here to remember that your aim here is to recognise the thought patterns that sometimes can drag you down a little bit. And if you manage to identify any patterns here, you can always take a note of it after we finish meditating. What we're not trying to do is somehow magically change those thoughts. Just imagine that you're a keen observer here. We're noticing the thoughts with interest. And while at the same time keeping a certain distance to ensure that we're not swept along by what might sometimes feel like a raging torrent. Some people find the following images useful. You can see thoughts as clouds, as we talked about earlier, in the sky. And you can see the labels for your thought patterns written in fluffy writing on these clouds. So it might be like self-critical or brooding, daydreams, shopping lists, what's for dinner. It can be anything there. Also, you can be standing on a bridge and looking down at a small river with lots of colourful leaves floating in it. You see your thoughts written on some of these leaves. You can read them and register them. But very soon the leaf has disappeared under the bridge. Imagine with your thoughts that you're standing on a train station platform. A train speeds past and you see the carriages, and one of your thoughts is written on each one. You see what they allude to, but you let your thoughts simply pass on by. By repeatedly practicing this meditation, you'll notice that thoughts are not always necessarily true or important, and that you can decide which thoughts you want to turn your attention to later, once you've finished meditating. I think it's really important for us at times to be aware of how we can direct our thoughts rather than feeling like we're getting pulled into this vortex or this negative spiral. Often questions, I find, can be really useful. So is it true? What I'm worrying about, will it matter in a day, a week, a month? What positive action may I want to take on this thought? Becoming really aware of how we talk to ourselves as well, and keeping in mind that thought, would we talk to our friends the same way we talk to ourselves? We can often be our own biggest critic. How do we bring in that self-compassion and kindness? And as we move to the next part of the meditation journey, we're going to look at a gratitude meditation practice. And I'd like you to stretch your neck from side to side, releasing any tension that you might feel here. I want you to soften your jaw by just gently opening your mouth a few times. Just allow allow your tongue to drop to the bottom of your mouth. You can be lying down or seated for this part of the meditation practice. And just let your arms relax gently by your side, with your palms facing upwards. You may notice some tingles, some heat, coldness in your arms and hands. Just let your hands relax, easing any tension by gently wriggling your fingers, or gently massaging your hands. And bring your awareness of breath into the chest and stomach area. And if you feel comfortable breathing deeply into your stomach as you inhale, and just allow your tummy to fall on the exhale. You might sometimes feel that kind of butterflies in your stomach or tenderness in this area. Just breathe through these feelings. Inhaling calm and exhaling tension. And just allow your breath to flow down to your legs, to your feet, and imagining your feet as a root to the floor, to the earth, and everything that lies beneath. Notice any further tension releasing from your body. As your body relaxes, take a moment to consider all the amazing powers that your body is performing every minute of every day. From breathing to blood flow and movement, without us having to give it a second thought. Repeat, I am thankful to my body internally for 3 times. Now consider something that has happened this morning. You might have gone for a walk, had a good laugh watching something, spoken to a friend or family member. Whatever it was, visualise this positive experience and say in your head, thank you for today. Just repeat that a few times. Consider a person in your life who has or is currently supporting you in some way. As you think of this person, place your hands on your heart and send some positive vibes and gratitude to this person. Finally, consider an opportunity that you have on the horizon, something good that's coming your way that you're grateful for. And just repeat internally, I am grateful for every opportunity. And just remain either seated or lying in this peaceful state of gratitude. If it feels comfortable to do so, just have your hands gently placed on your heart. Repeating, I breathe in gratitude and I breathe out joy. And I'm going to finish with a poem to allow you to kind of contemplate here for a few moments. And it's a poem by Melody Beattie. Gratitude. It turns what we have into enough and more. It turns denial into acceptance, chaos into order, confusion into clarity. It can turn a meal into a feast, a house into a home, a stranger into a friend. It turns problems into gifts, failures into successes, unexpected into perfect timing, and mistakes into important events. It can turn an existence into a real life, and disconnected situations into important and beneficial lessons. Gratitude makes sense of our past, brings peace to today, and creates a vision for tomorrow. And just allow your body and your breath to fully relax into this meditation space. Let's just bring some awareness back to your body, back to the room that you're in, into this peaceful space. And just consider how you can share this feeling of gratitude throughout your day and into the week ahead. So to be guided out of the meditation practice, just gently wriggle your fingers and toes. Big overhead stretch. You might want to bring your arms out to a T shape as well. You might want to do a few shoulder shrugs. Circle your arms. And just take in one really deep inhale through your nostrils, inhaling calm. Pause and then exhale everything out through your mouth. And just when it feels comfortable to do so, gently opening your eyes. Thank you everyone for joining me today. Hopefully you enjoyed some of the different meditations there. Any feedback, anything that you'd like to see in future sessions, please let me know. I'm always happy to include different types of meditations as well. Really appreciate you all coming along and joining me in this session today. Hope you have a great rest of your day and look forward to seeing you back at another session hopefully soon. Take care everyone and have a great rest of your day. Brilliant, great to see so many different people here. Thank you everyone, fab, take care. Brilliant.